We are all aware of someone who prefers to stay in the background. They keep their conversations short and often go unnoticed. It could be a close friend, family member, or maybe even yourself. Though our society tends to think that being extroverted is essential for making friends and succeeding, while introverts are made to feel socially inept, there's more than meets the eye with these seemingly shy characters. To better understand those who prefer to remain silent, let's explore some fascinating psychological insights about them. As you uncover more about the mysterious nature of introverts, you may even come away with a newfound knowledge about yourself. Number 1. They rarely feel bored. The beauty of being a shy person is that they rarely experience boredom. Whether it's pondering something in their mind or simply taking pleasure from the peacefulness around them, introverts are able to find joy in silence and still observe things happening without needing to contribute right away. Not only this, but getting absorbed in individual engagements can be energizing for quieter characters. With such an abundant internal world, they don't require much external stimulation to feel fulfilled. Number 2. Their silence doesn't mean they're angry or depressed. It's a misconception that quiet people are angry or depressed. This isn't necessarily true for all of them. Introverts find social interactions overstimulating and tiring, so it might be wise to give them a break from large crowds by allowing them some alone time where they can recharge their energy levels without having to justify themselves or their choices. In solitude, these people can contemplate life's lessons without any external distractions. Number 3. They aren't always shy. It may be easy to assume that a soft-spoken individual is shy, yet this isn't always the reality. A quiet person won't necessarily seek out attention, and might even try to avoid it. However, they can still be amicable and socialize well with people who make them feel comfortable. While their minds are usually busy thinking of many things at once, they often don't find it natural or effortless to articulate those thoughts or emotions through conversation. Number 4. They are devoted to friends. Reserved people detest putting on a show to make more friends. Instead, they prioritize quality relationships over endless superficial acquaintances. They take longer to open up, and their trust isn't given away lightly, making them even harder to win as a true friend. But when you do manage to break through their wall, you can expect complete devotion from them. Plus, once you've earned their confidence, they will never tell anyone else your secrets. Number 5. They're sensitive to the feelings of others. It might come as a shock to many, but those who are more reserved may actually be highly sensitive and empathetic compared to their louder friends. This is because they tend to have a stronger emotional reaction when presented with something. They sob during heart-wrenching movies or become moved by the littlest of things. But this doesn't signify that these shy people will act out angrily or take offense easily. They are just more mindful of how they feel in comparison to the others around them. Number 6. They are self-motivated and highly imaginative. People who are introverted often have an insatiable curiosity, which drives them to experiment with and explore new ideas. They tend to be independent thinkers, relying on their own motivation for success, not someone else's instruction or directions. Quiet people appreciate autonomy in pursuit of their ambitions and rely less on external validation, allowing them the flexibility to freely express their imaginative side, something many overlook due to the limited time spent reflecting upon it. Number 7. They're in control of their emotions. On the whole, those who are reserved in conversation tend to be emotionally secure. As a result, they generally possess an optimistic outlook and can process stressful situations more efficiently compared to their peers. This is due to their increased ability of mastering their emotions and controlling how reactive they become when faced with difficult circumstances. People who are able to listen attentively, while also speaking up when necessary, have a greater ability to recognize and process information without being overly influenced by it or hastily jumping to conclusions. This quality makes them more capable of handling challenging situations and resolving conflicts with ease. Number 8. They have a high degree of self-awareness. The comfortable composure of a quiet person allows them to be wholly authentic with their expression. This trait lends itself towards honesty and clarity, granting these people the confidence to clearly describe what works for them and courageously make the changes necessary when something no longer does. Furthermore, introspective people welcome chances for personal and professional growth. They recognize the benefits of self-improvement and strive to remain conscious of their individual progress. Number 9. They have excellent memory and observation skills. Those who are quieter tend to be blessed with an ability to notice minor details and remember the little things. That's because they take time to observe their environment, pay attention, and listen attentively. As a result, such people often recall what others say or do quickly. In addition, these introverts also possess tremendous problem-solving capabilities since they're accustomed to pondering situations thoroughly before determining how best to act next. Number 10. They stay cool in challenging situations. People who are generally quieter tend to be calmer as compared to their loud and boisterous counterparts. They usually exercise patience when faced with a crisis, allowing it to play out before drawing any conclusions or making decisions. This self-control is born from their tendency for focusing on the situation at hand and tackling one challenge at a time. Ultimately, this gives these people greater patience when tackling challenging situations that arise along the way. It is essential to comprehend the complexity and depth of quiet people, which is why we can all benefit from better understanding them rather than judging them. The next time you see someone who appears introverted or soft-spoken, bear in mind that they may possess many traits beneath the surface. Number 11. They are creative. You may find it surprising that introverts are more likely to be creative individuals, such as artists, musicians, and writers. A number of studies conducted have demonstrated the fact that introverts generally possess greater creativity than extroverts due to their tendency for deep thought and contemplation before expressing themselves vocally or through writing. Furthermore, they grasp a better understanding of the world surrounding them because they prefer spending time listening rather than participating in activities with others. Here are 2 more videos you may find interesting. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and share the video with your friends. And for more interesting videos like this, subscribe to the channel.